Hello and welcome to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In this week's edition, we'll recap the race card from Saturday, August 13. 10 races were on offer, including the feature event, the Reggae Trophy. This was a 3-year-old and up open allowance event contested over 1,000 meters or 5 furlong straight. Let's begin our highlights package with race 1. This event was for low-level claimers 5 years old and upwards. Victor Williams, the next big thing, partnered by female apprentice Samantha Fletcher, was a 6-5 favorite.
They're off. Golden Eye staggers out, reluctant to race in the earlies. Kunwa gets a good start, so too Nasdaq Princess as they leave the 5, and Nasdaq Princess now goes into that lead on the Shavon Townsend. Tracked by Kunwa just a neck away. The next big thing is a length and a half back, Flying Bullet attached to his outside as they leave the half mile and go running into the turn. A gap of 3 to Pure Heart beginning to make some inroads into that lead as they leave the 7/16. 4 lengths back to Reasons and Moon, they race as a team. In behind those, that's a powerful red, a lot of catching up to do there, and a long way last, forget Golden Eye needing a tow truck. They're coming into the top of the lane. They're almost into it now. 3 horses in with a chance at the moment. Nasdaq Princess in the orange sleeves looks to have that lead. Here is Flying Bullet in the yellow cap, kicking in on the outside, and Flying Bullet now assumes the advantage as they run toward the furlong pole. Nasdaq Princess getting cracks of that stick. Pure Heart making ground against the rail. Right alongside that one, it is Kudama, but they're well inside the drive. They make the way inside the final 16th, and it is still Flying Bullet who holds the advantage under Roger Laho. Pure Heart now comes bursting through on the rail, and Pure Heart in a flash has taken charge and wins it. Flying Bullet is second, Nasdaq Princess third, Kunama fourth, Powerful Red is fifth.
Pure Heart, ridden by Aaron Chartry, completed the win by 3/4 lengths. Flying Bullet, Nasdaq Princess, Kunama and Powerful Red completed the top 5 places. Race 2 was contested over 1,400 meters. The field was reduced to 6 following the scratch of Ryan Darby's Oh My Goodness.
They're off and racing. Golden Emperor steps slowly. Jolly's Dream out wide along with Duke of Spring. Those two prompting the pace. Jolly's Dream and the Duke of Spring. Duke of Spring now goes on and takes that lead as they pass the 6 right up against the rail. That's Toughness coupling up nicely. So Toughness, Duke of Springs, just a length behind that is Jolly's Dream. Behind Jolly's Dream, that is Angelos. 2 lengths away as they pass the 5, that's Purposely, and tacked on to the tail of Purposely and coming around, that is Golden Emperor. They head toward the 4 furlong point. The battle continues up front, and it's Toughness on the inside, passing the 4, just the leader from on the outside, Duke of Springs. They're 3 lengths away to Jolly's Dream, another 2 lengths to Angelos. 3 lengths before we come to Golden Emperor, and left out of it, that is a Purposely as they pass the 3 furlong point on the course. And now Duke of Springs assumes the lead once again. Duke of Springs goes on from Toughness, looks to be fading. Coming on the outside, that's on Angelos, right against the rail. Jolly's Dream, it's Duke of Springs in front, a furlong and a half to travel. Duke of Springs, Jolly's Dream is coming on. Also coming on once again is Toughness, Angelos. They're forming a line of 4. This is a good finish. Angelos on the outside, Toughness right in the middle. Also in the middle, that is Jolly's Dream, but it's Angelos in front. Angelos begins to come away from these, and the troublemaker, Angelos, will win the first. Angelos pulling off by maybe 2.5 lengths. Jolly's Dream is second. Third goes to Toughness. Running on for fourth, that's Golden Emperor.
Angelos from the stables of Renix Burrell and ridden by title-chasing jockey Dane Dawkins posted a winning time of 1 minute 31 and 4/5 of a second. The third event of the day was a 5-year-old and up maiden condition race. Informed rider Dane Dawkins was aboard Run Jaya Run, who was the most fancied entry.
They're off 1,100 meters, a fair start. Run Jaya Run and Crushing Power match strides, with Run Jaya Run a narrow leader, Crushing Power pulling alongside. Eye contact made as these two share it. A length and 3 parts back to Protologist, overtaking Junior Jones in the green and white. Avery and Diane is on the outside of Susie Gray racing on the rail. And last of all, it is Bacola. They leave the half mile, arrive at the 7/16. Just about 8 lengths separates the entire field on the run toward the 3. Run J a Run and Plutologist matching strides, crushing power in behind them in third, running in their slipstream. Avery and Diane getting cracks at the stick and running on the rail. A break back to Junior Jones. Bacola also getting the stick. Forget Susie Gray at the moment as they're into the lane. A quarter of a mile to run. Plutologist now points and picks up that lead. Run J a Run, trying the fight back. Avery and Diane now asked to run on down against the fence, but these three are the main contenders. Junior Jones in the white cap racing in the center toward the outside Bacola, but it is Plutologist who holds all the aces as they run toward the 16th pole. Plutologist and the apprentice Daniel Thompson by 2 lengths. Run J a Run. Junior Jones also beginning to close late, but Plutologist fights them off and will win it by just over a length. Junior Jones looks to be second, close between Avery and Diane. Run J a Run, Bacola.
Lone Curlew's Plutologist captured the day's third event. Ridden by apprentice Daniel Thompson, Plutologist came home ahead of the field by 1 1/4 lengths. Race 4 was a 3-year-old and up optional claiming event. Stephen Todd's Fresh Cash, ridden by Dane Dawkins, was most fancied among punters. Fresh Cash was sent off at odds of 4 to 5.
We have a line ready for a start from the starter, Michael Sims. They're off and racing. Breaking Storm breaking very fast toward the far side, over toward the near side, and traveling well. That's Broken Light. Also in the middle, that's Fresh Cash, also prominent. That's Blue Attitude. So Breaking Storm against the far rails. Attacking in the middle, that is Broken Light. So it might be Broken Light, just the leader. Also there, that is Blue Attitude showing speed. Fresh Cash is in the mix. Breaking Storm is also there. They're spread right across the course. Also there, that is Smarty Tradition. They're coming to the furlong and a half pole, and it is Broken Light and the Fresh Cash. These two fighting for it. Breaking Storm is also there. It's making the runnings. Broken Light up closest to us, that's Smarty Tradition. Fresh Cash coming back for more. Broken Light and Fresh Cash. Broken Light and Fresh Cash. Fresh Cash just traveling the better, and this will be a double for Dane Dawkins. Broken Light is second. Looks like Diligent runs on to be third. Breaking Storm is fourth.
Clocking 1 minute 2 2/5 of a second over 5 furlong straight, Fresh Cash completed the win by a neck. Smarty Tradition, Diligent and Breaking Storm completed the top 4. The fifth race saw 8 entries competing over 1,100 meters. Champion rider Anthony Thomas was aboard the even money favorite Lala Diva.
They're off. Strikingly gorgeous, and the Killer Bee just missed it. Palazzo gets away quickly with Lala Diva. City Council taking off the fractions and running in third, a length and a half behind them. Dracaris races up next as they make their way now toward the half mile. Palazzo on the outside showing narrowly, now opening up a length. Lala Diva chasing in second. 2.5 to 3 lengths back to Dracaris. Tracked there by City Council. XY Soul is next as they string out. Striking the gorgeous races third from the back. Killer Bee second from the back. And the last of all, it's a Nuclear Emma. They've left the 3 and arrived now at the 5/16th, and Balazzo will bring them into the lane. Lala Diva needs to find 3 or more as Balazzo steps just off the rail and continues to hold the advantage. Lala Diva running the fence as they now race past the final 3/16th. It is Balazzo driven to the max. Lala Diva creeping closer all the while. City Council is over against the rail. Dracaris is racing out wide, but now Lala Diva has shot through and grabs the lead. Here is City Council. Dane Dawkins looking for his third, but Lala Diva is coming away under Anthony Thomas. Here is City Council now pouncing. It's going to be close. And Dawkins looks to have taken his triple over Lala Diva. But then Dracaris is close with Nuclear Emma. Killer B is fifth.
Lala Diva surrenders to City Council as Dane Dawkins secured a hat-trick of wins on the day. 1 minute 8 3/5 of a second was the winning time, going 1,100 meters. It's now time for a break on the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. On the other side, we'll recap the remaining races on the card from Saturday, August 13. This included the day's feature, the Reggae Trophy. Welcome back to the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. In the second half of our presentation, we'll recap races 6 to 10. This included the day's feature, the Reggae Trophy. This was a 3-year-old and up open allowance event contested over 1,000 meters of 5 furlong straight. Let's pick up the action with race 6. Red hot jockey Dane Dawkins, having already secured 3 wins on the day, was aboard Patrick Lynch's 9-5 favourite, Charmin Beauty.
Ready for a start from Michael Sims. 5.5 furlong the trip. They're often racing. Tis Dance slept slowly along with Carol Strike, left at the back of the field. Snowflake blast into an early lead as they pass the 5, being tracked by the stable companion Nyla the Dancer. Coming around, that's Big Argument. Also there on the rails, that's Happy Go Lucky as backing out Nyla the Dancer. There also there too, that is Charming Beauty. Then comes on the rail, that's Nyla the Dancer. Then comes behind Nyla the Dancer, that is The Good Life. Tacking on to the tail of those, that's Tis Dancer. Audibility comes next. Carol Strike recovering and left at the back of the field. Itching Reverse, that's Audibility. As they come to the top of the lane, in front and traveling well, that's Snowflake. Snowflake's in front, but here comes Big Argument on the outside. Happy Go Lucky sneaking up against the rail. It's Snowflake's in front. Big Argument switch towards him inside. It's Snowflake still in front. Charming Beauty comes a calling out wide. They're at the half a furlong, coming to the half a furlong pole. Snowflake hanging on dearly. From here comes on the outside for a 4th time. It's Dane Dawkins. He's having a wonderful day in the saddle. Charming Beauty beats Snowflakes. Carol Strike. Then comes Nyla the Dancer. Looks like Big Argument in 5th.
Charming Beauty justified the favourite start to hand devastating Dane Dawkins his 4th win of the day. Second went to Snowflakes, followed by Carol Strike, Nyla the Dancer, and Big Argument. The day's 7th was a 3-year-old and up overnight allowance race. Champion rider Anthony Thomas, eager to make up lost ground in this year's title race, was aboard the heavily fancied She's My Destiny.
1 mile. They're off. Fair start. She's My Destiny has the controlling speed and now shows her narrowly on that lead. Best Daughter Ever racing on the outside. Truel Sky moving up to take her on as they go slipping past the 7. Best Daughter Ever backing out into 3rd as they go charging up now toward the final 6 furlongs. Big Daddy is left just 6 lengths off that lead. So John moving to within a half a length as they go past the 6. A break of some 4 or more to Lord of Ajalon and Shiboom at the back. Down the back stretch they go, they make their way toward the 5, and Trual Sky has now been set into that lead. She's My Destiny fading back into 2nd. There goes Sir John rushing up against the rail. Big Daddy close enough if good enough, along with the grey Best Daughter Ever now being urged a bit. Lord of Ajalon races 2nd from the back, and last of all remains a Shiboom firmly planted. They're into the turn for home. They're at the 7/16th, and She's My Destiny retakes the advantage narrowly over Trual Sky in 2nd, and the gap now opens up to a length as they go past the 3. A break of some 3 lengths to Best Daughter Ever creeping closer. Big Daddy is racing next. Right on the rail, that's Sir John. Then Lord of Ajalon, forget Shiboom. They're coming into the lane, and it is She's My Destiny and Awesome Anthony Thomas. They're in charge at the top of it. 3/16 to run. She's My Destiny responding to the right-hand stick. Trual Sky needs to find 4, maybe more. Best Daughter Ever is over against the fence, but She's My Destiny continues to lead them a merry dance inside the final furlong. It's all over at this stage. She's My Destiny. A huge hole will have to open up and swallow her for her to lose. There's no hole. She's not swallowed. She's My Destiny cruises in to win by 5 or more over Trual Sky. Best Daughter Ever. Sir John is 4th.
She's My Destiny was comfortable on her run to the winning post. In the competent hands of Anthony Thomas, She's My Destiny won by 6¼ lengths in posting a winning time of 1 minute 40 4/5 of a second, going 1600 meters. Race 8 was a maiden condition race going 1000 meters of 5 furlongs round. 11 faced the starter.
Locked up, ready for a start from Denzel Miller. They're often racing. Phenometer steps slowly as going right through on the outside. That's Fearless Fire. Stormer come right against the rail. Lord Burkington is also there. Coming around, that is Dream of Paris. Then comes Phenometer recovering. Then comes on the outside, that's Give Me the Light. As they come toward the 3, Sir Ragbar Bapi comes next. Behind Sir Ragbar Bapi, Ahmed Ali as they pass the 3 furlong point on the course, and it is Fearless Fire chanting the course about 4 lengths in front of Lord Berkington, stepping out wide. Fearless Fire still in front. Lord Berkington chasing. Stormacom is left back into third. Out wide, that's Phonometer, but Fearless Fire not messing around. Kicks once again about 4 lengths in front of Lord Berkington. Fearless Fire looks to have this one all won. Fearless Fire sprinting clear. Lord Berkington's running out wide and keeping second, but Fearless Fire. Anthony Thomas, awesome Anthony, gets the second with a Fearless Fire beats Lord Berkington. Looks to be a surety. Ahmed Ali got tight for fifth, could be Phonometer.
Fearless Fire, partnered by Anthony Thomas for trainer Dale Murphy, clocked 1 minute, 1 3/5 of a second for the 5 furlong trip. Lord Berkington, Assurity, Ahmed Ali and Phonometer rounded off the top 5. Race 9 was the day's feature. The Reggae Trophy contested over 5 furlongs straight. This was a 3-year-old and up open allowance race, which saw Jordan Rains sent off as a 3-5 favourite.
Duke broke pretty well on the far side with Laban tacking across to the center. Got a Girl and Jordan Rains races in the middle of the track, beginning to tack just a bit toward this near side. She's a Wonder races near side, and closest to the fence, that's Curlin's Affair. K-Boy over on the far side, left out of it as they line up and make their way now, flashing past the 3. She's a Wonder and Curlin's Affair. Jordan Rains is close enough, if good enough, and now asked to accelerate by the rider. Duke has to do more running on the far side. Laban just in behind them in the green sleeves, but they come inside the last quarter. Jordan Rains is in the center. She's a Wonder is there too. On nearest to us, that's Curlin's Affair. These 3 in it as they come inside the final furlong, and Jordan Rains now looks to pick up the lead from She's a Wonder and Curlin's Affair. It is Jordan Rains. Curlin's Affair asked to close up with She's a Wonder. Duke running on late, but it is Jordan Rains out in front. Nick Cardenas and Jordan Rains wins the Reggae Trophy. Curlin's Affair second. She's a Wonder third. Close between Laban and on the far side, Duke.
Expertly ridden by Panamanian Dick Cardenas for trainer Ian Prasad, Jordan Rains clocked 59 4/5 of a second, covering 5 furlongs straight. Curlin's Affair was 2.5 lengths behind in second, followed by another Passad entry. She's a Wonder in third, with Duke rounding off the top 4. The 10th event saw Shane Canterman Ellis aboard the 8-5 favourite Old King Cole. John Crojeff, however, harbored ideas of soaring into the winner's enclosure.
Breaking in the middle, that's Tina's account. Also there too, that's John Crojeff. On the far side, and over on the far side, that is Curlin's Flight. Also there, that's Sweetie Man showing good dash. True Bravado is right there too. Closest to us, that's Old King Cole. They're spread right across the track, a blanket looking procedure as they come towards the 2 furlong point. Old King Cole, True Bravado, closest to us, looks to be where the action is. Also in the middle, that is John Crojeff and Sweetie Man. John Crojeff and Sweetie Man over on the far side. True Bravado running a big one. Old King Cole under the fence, and now Old King Cole begins to get rolling over on the far side. John Crojeff now is kicking away from them, and John Crojeff is going to pull the last one off. John Crojeff beats Sensational Gold. Then comes Old King Cole, True Bravado, and maybe Sweetie Man for the high 5.
John Crojeff flutters away from the field to win by 1.5 lengths. Ridden by Jerome Innes for leading trainer Jason DaCosta, John Crojeff glided to a winning time of 1 minute and 3/5 of a second, covering 5 furlongs straight. As we recap another thrilling weekend of racing, it was highlighted by Dane Dawkins' 4-timer. Dawkins secured victories aboard Angelos in the day's second race. He followed up that victory by registering wins in the 4th race aboard Fresh Cash, City Council in the 5th, and Shaman Beauty in the 6th. This has been another edition of the Caymanas Park Highlight Show. I'll see you next time.